Welcome back, collector dudes, and we're here today for another segment of So You Want to Be a Master. Today, we're going to be looking at a Dragonite GX deck that I built myself. It's a tricolor deck, and it is just unbelievably overpowered. It deals massive amounts of damage. It would be what you would refer to as a single strike deck. So getting right into it, guys, let's look at some of the creatures first in this deck. We're going to, as you can see, this is going to be a tricolor deck. It's going to be water, lightning, and fire energy. And mainly we're using dragon type Pokemon in this deck. So we have two Zekroms that we're going to be using. It has Energy Stream, deals 30 damage. Attach a basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. A lot of the Pokemon in this deck are going to be discarding energy for their attacks. Charizard and Braxton GX. This card is a wonderful card. It deals 180 damage, and at the same time, you're going to be getting to search for up to 3 cards in your deck. It's a really, really overpowered card. Then we have, of course, the Charizard V and the Charizard V Max in this deck, both of which have abilities that make them discard energy. So having things like the Zekrom that bring energy back in onto a Pokemon are just great to have in this deck. Then we have Magnezone in here, which Magnetic Circuit is going to allow you to put as many lightning energy from your hand onto one of your Pokemon, and you can do that as many times as you want during a turn. Then we have Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite, of course. Dragonite GX, this is what I was talking about. This card is just so OP. It deals 270 damage. You have to discard 3 energies, but there are ways in this deck to bring the energies back into your hand or onto your Pokemon. This Dragonite has an ability called Fast Call. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Obviously, that's going to be a great card, needless to say. Then, of course, just because we have the right colors, we're going to use a Moltres and Zapdos and Articuno GX tag team. Again, like I said, crazy overpowered in this deck. We have our trainer cards next. So we're going to have Tierno for our draw power. It allows us to draw 3 cards. We're going to have Fisherman. Like I was saying before, we're going to need to bring energy back from our discard pile into our hand, and Fisherman is a great way to do that. Pokemon Center Lady, just to heal. Evo Soda, help us get our evolutions out. Pokemon Fan Club is going to help us get our basic Pokemon, whether it's a GX tag team, whether it's a V card, whether it's a Dratini, whatever we need, this is going to help us do it. We have a Wally. This is just going to help us evolve our Pokemon. I believe this card works with the Vs and the VMAX, so this is a great card to have in this deck. Green's Exploration. We're going to be able to search our deck for up to 2 trainer cards and reveal them, put them into our hand. This is awesome. You can't play this. You can play this card only if you have no Pokemon with abilities. We have 1 Pokemon in the deck with an ability on it, so I'm not too worried about it. We have a Switch. Then we have 2 Professor's Letters. Oh, and we have another Wally back there. All right, perfect. And also a Boss's Orders. That's going to help us just control the battlefield and possibly get Pokemon knocked out. And then we're going to get into our energy. Now, energy in a tricolor deck, you're going to have some energy that you're going to want more of, and then you're going to have some energy that you're going to want less of. So for this, I chose to go with 4 dragon type energies. These are going to provide 2 energy of any type to a dragon type Pokemon. Then we're going to have 6 fire energies, 6 water energies, and 7 electric energies. This deck, way overpowered. It swings for the fences. Almost every single Pokemon in it is just a massive hitter, like 210 damage there. This Dragonair I chose to put in here because of the destructive Whirlpool. It's gonna make your opponent discard an energy from their active Pokemon. It's a great stall tactic. Dragonite. This one, 270 damage, and then Mock Delivery. You may discard any number of cards in your hand until you have 9 or fewer. Draw cards until you have 10 draw until you have 10 cards in your hand. It's just going to help us progress the game. So, and then obviously Charizard, we're swinging for 300 damage. Like I said, this deck is just a powerhouse as far as attack damage goes. Yeah, definitely let me know what you think of this deck. Like I said, it's so overpowered. You're gonna have a almost like a meta deck to be able to compete against this. A lot of decks like the Blastoise VMAX deck, the Tapu Koko deck I just made, the Boltown V deck, that would go really well against this. It would be able to keep up with it a little bit. I would not play this against a vintage deck where you were going through the evolution stages and you didn't have very many, whether it be a GX, an EX, or a V card in it. I don't think I would go against one of those decks with this because you're just going to pummel it. It would be so one-sided. But yeah, I built this deck. I'm thinking about revamping it. I'd like to take it and just take the fire out of it completely, take Charizard out of it completely, and I'd actually like to put in the XY Evolutions Charizard if I can get more of them, which those are so hard to find right now. But if I could get more of them with the Energy Burn ability, I would be able to put things like Frostmoth that allow you to play as many water type energies from your hand onto the Pokemon, and I could use things like the Magnezone that would allow me to use same ability, but just for electric energy. And then the Energy Burn ability on the Charizard would allow you to use any kind of energy to satisfy the cost of his attack. And you could literally swing for 200 damage every single turn, discard 2 energies, bring the energies back to your hand. It would just be a cycle that would not stop. So I have to look into it. I have to try and find some more Charizards first in order to do that, but I think that's one way I could go with the deck. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck analysis today. I do want to make one announcement though. I just got in the mail Ghost from the Past set for Yu-Gi-Oh! I was asked if I could get some of this for the channel by a couple viewers, and I just wanted to show you guys. I got it in the mail today, so we will be opening this up probably on a live. So that's going to be a blast. I was looking over it. Everything in the set's an ultra rare. There's 5 or 6 ghost rares in it. Like, it's a crazy set. I saw that Armored Dragon level 10 is in it. I would love to pull that card. That is one of my favorite cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, alright guys. Yo, this has been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the deck. Let me know if you have any ideas for the deck that I could use. So thank you guys for joining, and until next time, keep on collecting.